Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the wonderful Tweed Heads Bowls Club for the Golden Nugget Invitational Prestige Singles. We're in day 2, and we're on to the second round. We're going to be featuring the game of Jeremy Henry and Corey Wedlock. So there's been some fantastic games this morning, very close games, and we don't expect anything different this time. So, as you all know, we've got Jeremy Henry, last year's winner of the Gold Nugget, 5 times World Cup singles winner, 3 indoor Australian titles. So he's on the hunt and looking to be successful at this event. Corey, young rising star of the game, and plenty of natural ability Corey has. He's just has no fear in his approach to the game. Gold medalist at 2015 and 2016 Hong Kong International Pairs Classic, and current Australian Jackaroo, and 2019 Adelaide Masters Singles Champion. So we're looking forward to this clash, and it will be a really great game to witness. If you're in the area, the crowd's building quite nicely around the club here, and we'd love to get you down here and have a look at it. If you're in the area, you'll see some outstanding bowls right across the green. The whole of this event is being featured now on one green, so you've got so many great players, international world-class players, world champions, all playing side by side, both men and women. And if you come and sit here and watch them, you'll be able to witness some magnificent bowling. If you're not able to be here, join us on Facebook, have a look at it, and we'd really like to get you to share with all your friends on Facebook, and let us know where you're watching from. We really like to see the spread of our broadcast, and we'll be getting into this now, first end. And the boys have found their line pretty well. First up is Jeremy Henry using the tri-coloured bowls for you to be able to decipher the head, and Corey has the blue bowl. I just did that the wrong way around, didn't I? Yeah, it's the other way around. Sorry, folks. So Corey's the tricolour bowl and Jeremy's the blue bowl. I knew that. I don't know why I said the other thing. So yeah, it's all good. Very good. So we've got Wayne back with us shortly. Thanks, Wayne. All off to a good start again.
Yeah, we just quick turnaround.
Yep.
As we say, it's a long day today, so get the players back in action.
The boys are straight onto this. They got their line pretty well. We've got young Aaron Teaser's going to come in and have a little chat with you too, mate.
Yeah, good.
I'm just going to hand over to him, and your boys can have a bit of fun. It won't be a second.
Teasy, welcome.
Yes, hello, how are you doing?
There you go, mate. Good. Good day yesterday.
Yeah, not a bad start. Obviously 3 very hard games to go. It could all go pear-shaped, but yeah, good start.
Yeah, as you see from this morning, I think from that last your section, you're the only person with 2 wins. I think we've got Gary Kelly's the only one with 2 wins. So it's yeah, all pretty close. As in previous years, I think people have only 3 wins win their section, so the margins is pretty critical.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a big game for Gary now. If he can get over Snelly there, he's in good stead.
So how do you think of the format, mate? Just the one green now, a bit of resting, have a bit of the morning off, enjoy the Gold Coast a bit. Are you enjoying the format, the change?
Yeah, it's good. You know, you got a lot more downtime. You know, you can rest up, you can go and have a look around, you can come and support, you can do whatever you want, really. It's good. Good for spectators too.
Well, that's the main thing too, is for the spectators to see more bowls action. Previous years we've had like a 9:30 and a 1:30, and there was about 2-hour break in between games and finished pretty early. So now we get sort of the double action. So you see the crowd get to see the best players.
This will be a good game, this one, with a club grudge match.
Yeah, the Rilla Gorillas. Was mentioned that before. Four players here from Rilla. Such a fantastic club, world-class facilities. Does so much for the game of bowls.
Here's your tip.
Well, yeah, you never write off Jezza, but I couldn't pick one here. Someone asked me the other day, who'd you pick to win it? And I said, yeah, good luck. I'm not going to waste my money because I couldn't pick a winner.
No chance.
It's just the quality of the players is unbelievable. Every game's different. I saw previously our game on live streaming was Karen, Murphy and Ellen, and Karen sort of had so much bad luck winning against them. Ellen, no disrespect to Ellen. Ellen played fantastic, but the results didn't went Karen's way. She got beat 25-6. So, and from being millimetres out.
Just think about this, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of luck involved.
Oh, there is. As long as you're in the area, you know,
Yeah.
you create your own luck. As long as you're in the area about the game.
Yeah, you need a little bit of luck to win something like this, because every game's going to be pretty close ability-wise, isn't it?
Yep, definitely. Good starter there from Corey. Don't forget, if you're looking for the live scores on our website, we do live scores of every rink. That's thbc.com.au. Get on that, and we can you can keep up to live scores every game.
Rilla Bowling's watching. Rilla Bowls has joined in.
Yeah, well, numbers are starting to go up. We had over 500-600 before this morning.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Live stream's good.
Oh, the quality is fantastic. Thanks to Gold Coast media team. So we got Kelly McKernhan 3-0 up over Chloe Stewart. Barry Lester's leading 2-0. Carla Krasanik 5-0 up over Karen Murphy. And that's going to be a cracker. Aaron Sheriff, Ray Pearce. Those two players have been playing, played singles for Australia before.
Yep.
Ray Pearce leading 1-0. And Ellen Ryan, Rebecca Van Ash 3-all.
Funny, only a couple of weeks ago they were winning the Australian Open pairs together.
Yeah, and
now they're doing battle.
Jeremy on the run, he looks very close. Oh, what a great shot. And the maximum result. But you get results like that when you hit targets.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like, he hit the target right on.
He did.
So,
Corey Wedlock, look at that
replay. Look at that replay. Look at that. And the jack just goes straight back to that bowl. That's a good start from Corey, grouping bowls. That's the thing. If you can get your line here at Tweed, particularly the wind comes up from all directions, bounces off the clubhouse. I'm still learning. So if anyone out there can share this, the live streaming as well, many more people share, the more we get out to the bowls community. This is round 3 for Section B. Once they finish this round, then we have 2 more sessions. Section A comes in, but you're up, Teasy. Who do you play?
I've got Bester.
Ryan Bester. Oh, you're on next on the streaming too, actually. Ryan Bester, Aaron Tees on the streaming rink.
Gonna have to take a good look at the line.
Yeah, there you go. You can pick it up here. Good. You got a bird's eye view here. Thanks, John Walker. Super format. Appreciate it. But, we're never going to please everyone. It's been pretty traditional over many, many years. And to go down as one green, more sessions, more play. Have a show green. I stood back last year and saw on rink 13 there was a Joe Edwards versus Kelsey Cottrell, which ended up being a final replay. But It was 25-24, and there was 4 people watching it because everyone was over on the main green watching. And I thought, it just doesn't sit right seeing the best players in the world. And people aren't, there to give them credit and people they're watching. So we thought to bring it down onto one green, make it a big show green, grandstands around the whole 3 sides. We've got reserve seatings upstairs. It's all tickets paid for.
I like the idea of the sponsors on the green, all the paintwork. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, thanks to our sponsors, BCIB, Serene Retirement Living. We've got Carlton United Breweries and Olden Automotive. Clive Weston, thank you. He's a great supporter of Tweed Heads with his Tweed Heads Bowl Shop as well. See there, Ian's mentioned about the blue and the red shirts. Yeah, we keep pretty traditional there. Oh, just miss. We keep the... it's like the Wimbledon. We keep the white bottoms, so everyone's got white bottoms. I think everyone these days, everyone's looking out to buy before the Nugget. Did you have any, mate? Did you have a late purchase, or did you dig some out?
No, I found some at the bottom of the cupboard.
I was like that a couple of years ago to try and find some, and you don't very rarely wear them these days. But that's part of the tradition. We try to keep it Tweed Heads. We want to sort of make it unique, keep the traditional side.
Not very often you see Corey Wedlock run with his first bowl. Only pretty... Oh, well, there you go.
He's just trying to get the cobwebs out.
Yeah.
What a great shot. You'd probably know him. I've seen him a fair bit, but you'd seen him more than me. He's such a... His weight is impeccable. It's brilliant. His weight, just his weight judgment.
Yeah. He's always somewhere about it, you know what I mean? Like, he's consistently good.
Jeremy. Oh, cool. Good runner. So, intentions from both players. Attack. But yeah, Corey, just his weight is just amazing on his shots he plays. He's just he's such a good player to watch.
A little bit like Sheriff, isn't he? He always tries to play the perfect shot so he doesn't waste too many.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing about the level of players. The higher you go up, the less mistakes, the less wasted bowls you have. So the bowls are always in the area or going into a good area that's going to be for the next shot, or not dropping short or narrow. They give their bowls a chance and they always go to the right area. Don't limit their wasted bowls. Meet the players night the other night. Your dad was up, mate. Good to catch up.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah, it's always good to catch up with a bit of family. He normally likes to come to these events, but he's been flat out at work.
We've got Mary asking about Joe Edwards and Shannon. They'll be up in the next session. They're in Section A, so they'll be playing the next session. Plenty of Kiwi supporters around, New Zealand supporters. Miss Crowe, thanks for comment, Crowe. Good coverage, thank you. Sean Crowe off away from Belrose. Hope Joe Saragossa's there doing some work. So we can keep up with all the live scores once again on our website. Let's see if we can get an update. Chloe Stewart 4-3 leading Kernahan. 2-all Lester and Kelly. Carla Grzank leading 7-0 over Karen Murphy. Sheriff 3-1 up over Ray Pearce. And Rebecca Van Ash is leading 4-3 over Ellen Ryan.
Corey was a good runner there. He hit his target, but a little unfortunate with the result.
So the crowd coming in again. It's a big long day today. There's the clubhouse is full upstairs. People getting some morning tea, getting towards lunch after this session. We just keep moving on, so we don't have a lunch break for the players because it's a new section comes on, Section A, so they don't need a lunch break. We do have to give the markers, some of the markers and scoreboard attendants a bit of a lunch break, but we've got plenty of them. We're lucky to have plenty of volunteers here. So it's easy, big times coming up, mate. Big busy times. You got the UBC.
Yeah, got heaps coming up actually.
Yeah.
Just looking at my schedule the other day.
Got your schedule?
Yeah, believe it or not. Starting to get used to being organised.
No, that's good.
Starting.
No. Coach will be happy to hear that, mate. Coach Glasson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we've got the...
Oh, that's a good way to put it. You got a photo of it written out.
Yep. UBC, 14th to the 17th, and the Aussie Indoor, 25th to the 29th. Got your Tweed Falls tournament here.
Yeah.
Coming for that.
Yeah, the Greg Kelly Falls, our very first one. So $20,000 Greg Kelly Open Falls. So anyone out there interested in playing an open tournament, just have a look at our website, get all the details. Then you got the five-a-side too, is it?
Yeah, five-a-side, state pairs. I was Shane won it with Jamie Mitchell, but Shane went back to Ireland, so I was lucky enough to get a fill-in gig there. And no in pairs, ever singles, and yeah, it just doesn't stop.
Wow. Wow.
My boss will be stoked.
Oh, you're lucky you work for a fantastic club, Barilla, very supportive of bowls.
Yeah.
You know, the promotion of the game. You know, with you guys down there as well, so a great club.
Yeah, I've nearly been there 10 years now, and
Wow, 10 years.
Nothing's been a hassle for them at all. They're very supportive.
Oh. Well, congratulations to their board. You know, their board does a fantastic job in there, and Phil Kipp, the CEO. All right, Jeremy Henry, 2-0 up. Is it?
2-1.
2-1, 3-2. Yeah, there's that sun coming in. 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard.
You see these players, both they're sort of showing their it's a bit of a shorter length.
Yeah, I noticed that myself. Yeah, they're both sticking to short sort of stuff, but well, they're both finding it too, I suppose. So,
yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if Corey wins the end. They might try T to T. Doesn't mind the old T to T, Corey.
Jeremy just going through. Got that shadow there from the flagpole, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the jack. How are you enjoying the winter up here, mate? How's this for winter?
Oh,
23 degrees. Good shot there from Corey. Holding 2. We're just going to get that last session updated on our website. Scores, that's just happening at the moment. A couple of issues, so that's happening. But there are the live scores of every rink, which gets updated every 5 minutes. So you just click on that in our website, go to the bowls section, the drop-down tab. You can see the live scores of every rink being played, as we can only coverage the one rink on live streaming. And look, Corey's coloured bowls, you probably tell him he's a bunny supporter, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves them.
He loves the bunnies, mad bunnies. There's the bowls, the red, white and green. He's got the logo, the bunnies logo on there too, has he?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, he used to have a set, and when we were over at the Everest, the club got broken into and they got pinched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, straight away got a new set, same thing.
Yeah, good on him.
Loves his bunnies.
Yeah, good to see. Well, Ray Pearce too, mad bunny supporter.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, Jeremy is as well, Gary Kelly, yeah, and there's a lot of bunnies here.
Jeremy, a bunny supporter.
I don't want to talk about my team.
Well, you're Bulldogs, aren't you?
Yeah.
On the rebuild, mate. Hey, you had a win on the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good hit. Jesus, the old fella there let one go pretty quick.
Yeah. Vintage Jeremy.
Yeah, didn't muck around there. How good's this slow-mo of his delivery? Straight through the line.
Wish I'd get one away like that.
Oh, you don't need to, mate. You hit plenty.
My backhand runner comes out like a pumpkin.
I think you're...
Turns into a size 10 with the wall.
Well, that's easy to hit the targets then, you're right. Doesn't matter how you let them go as long as you keep hitting them. Years ago, in the Australian squad, you know, there was driving drills all the time, and, you know, you'd have the Kirkos and the Casey's Lurches and things, and the driving drills. And the person who used to always finish first in the driving drills was Leif Selby.
Oh, yeah?
You know, he was never super quick. He didn't have to show, but he always accurate, just hit him. You know, he was brilliant.
Yeah, he's pretty good at nearly everything, isn't he?
Yeah, we're talking about him earlier this morning about how we are, you know, how the sports psychology changed his game completely. All the games I used to play with him in the Australian and the state sides and a lot of state games, and then he sort of sourced out some sports psych, and that's when he started becoming a singles player, and it really just made him unbelievable. Singles plays, your record speaks for itself, but just sharpened him up, and he just showed no emotion in his singles games. You know, he had the same face on if he was down by 10 or in front by 10.
Yeah, well, I picked his brain a little bit a few years back, just on a couple of singles advice and whatever. He gave me a couple of good tips, and luckily enough, it's been okay. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good to talk to, Loaf. He'll always help you out.
Yeah, amazing. I was lucky enough to play so many games with him. Plenty of stories. Some can be told now, some can't. So Corey's got a good 2 here. Drawing another one, well played.
Hard watching those strike bowls come down. Yeah, I can agree with that. I had a player in Wilson yesterday, and half were purple, half were white. It was flickering. My eyes started twitching.
Got all these different ones everywhere. Every manufacturer's bringing something different out. Like you got those arrow ones, Picasso ones. Hey, Jeremy, look at this. Ooh. One out. A lot of room for Corey to add here. These are the match winners, isn't it? Last bowl.
Yep. The free kick.
You got the half and half. You look. Sometimes those half and halves. You look over and you think, "Oh, they're down. My teammates are down," but then you realise it's the wrong colour.
Yeah.
It's the other half.
Yeah, exactly.
They're holding and things like that. Like, what are you? You're a Henselite, obviously a Henselite man. XGs.
Yep.
What size?
4.
Size 4. I was talking to Aaron this morning. Aaron Sheriff. He said he's always been 3 since he's moved out of Henselite, but he's gone to a 4 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's going up to a 4.
We used those bowls of Matty Lucas's all the way through the Aussie Open and absolutely killed it with them, and now he's got a different set.
Yeah.
Which I was happy about until I seen him play, and it doesn't really matter what he uses.
No, I think it's like all of you. All your players can use anything. Use house bricks and get them close. We've got Kelly McKernahan 5, leading Chloe Stewart 4. Barry Lester, Gary Kelly 4 all. Carla Krasanik 8. Karen Murphy 1, Aaron Sheriff 5, Ray Pearce 1, Ellen Ryan 6, and Rebecca Van Ash 7. I'm not going to answer that one, David. Has Jeremy trimmed down a bit? No, Aaron, I'll leave that to you, Teasy.
Yeah.
He's just come back from a big trip, hasn't he? Been over New York and back home. Went home back to Ireland, Northern Ireland, and visit the family. What a day.
Oh, brilliant, isn't it?
Day at Tweed Heads.
Pretty rare not to get the win, too.
Yeah, very rare. Don't speak too soon.
Yeah, true.
It's a good crowd coming in. We've got all grandstands around 3 sides. It's full upstairs. That's
a great viewing area upstairs.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. We paid, people pay for those seats, so we're sort of sold out along the window. They pay $25 a seat, just for a seat.
Oh, really?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. $40 for Thursday. And then the other area, there's sold out as well, where you can get morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and see against the window. So they sell out a couple of months out in advance. Good shot there from Corey. Do you find that, obviously, it's been pretty attacking and Jeremy's done a lot of driving so far? Is it sometimes, do you find it hard to get back to your draw?
Oh,
do you got to think in your head, I've got to get back to my draw match? Because
yeah.
Well, look, the pump.
Yeah, look, if you're not hitting, then you're normally dropping multiples, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
So, I think he needs, well, there we go. He's not
too far away here. Just going through still, a long way.
The jack. Yeah,
Corey's got to look at too, you know. Is he going to attack? But you got to put he's going for.
Not happy with it.
Get past. Oh, he's got his backward.
Yeah, not a bad result.
So if the players have red and blues, so what happens in between matches? It depends on the draw. They might have to change their shirt and stickers. So it just works out they get both coloured shirts and stickers changed. So we just keep the traditional just two colours. And we got the Great Northern caps thanks to our sponsors from CUV. Nick's asking what's the green running. We're probably looking towards the 14-15 now. Heavy dew this morning, so starting to pick up.
Oh, what a great effort that was.
Yes.
One to Corey. Makes it 5-2.
So what, Teasy, mate, away from the game, if you get any sort of break, anything you do, mate, what's the chill out mode? What's chilling out for you?
I really enjoy me golf. Between golf and trying to get away camping with the missus and the in-laws, they go camping a fair bit.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
If I do get a weekend off work and bowls, I normally like to try and go somewhere camping for the weekend.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And during the week, I normally, after work, go for a hit.
Yeah, so tell everyone, you're greenkeeping?
Yes.
Greenkeeper, yeah.
Yeah, greenkeeping at Rural Bowling Club. Been doing that for, I started off in Ballina under Michael Anderson. Then moved away from there, went to Rilla, and greenkeeping ever since. It's not a bad job.
Yeah, such a big area down there, really. Like, all the cabins and all. So how many you got on staff there in the green sort of surrounds and maintenance and?
We've got 4 greenkeepers at the moment, but then you've got Jesse, Corey, and a guy named Chris. They sort of do the all out the front on the surrounds and the cabins and units.
Yep, sure.
And we just look after the greens and the surround, like the wedding area and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's an enormous area.
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
If you haven't been down, really, get down there. The cabin's there, right on the water. Get down there, beautiful spot. You can go with bowls. The club's is magnificent as well. Hugh's asking what the prize money is. We have $30,000 prize money. So $30,000. So it's 6,000 the winner, 3,000 the runner-up, 1,500 the semi-finalists, and then it goes down to we have round wins and things like that. Just trail that away from his other two. The wind's just getting up a bit, whipping around, picking up, a bit gusty, so we can get some other scores.
Must be a good track here. I just don't know about the weight.
Yeah, get here. He's close.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah, good shot. Change of hands. Well played. Chloe Stewart 7-5 over Kelly McKernahan. Barry Lester leading Gary Kelly 5-4. Carla Krasenik 8. Karen Murphy 3. Aaron Shearer 5. Ray Pearce 2. And we got Rebecca Van Ash 10 leading Ellen Ryan 6. See, that's how a game can change. Like, Ellen Ryan won 26-6, 25-6, sorry, and then now 10-6 down. So
against who, sorry?
Rebecca Van Ash.
Oh yeah, that'll be
so
a good
there you
game.
go. So it's all changing. no guaranteed. If you win one, you're not guaranteed to win the next.
Well, this is close from Corey.
Has he got it clean?
Oh, jeez,
Jez
that's
jacked
stiff.
her out.
Looks like it might just be in.
I'll tell you what, but Jez's little reaction there could be still Corey.
No,
maybe
it's out
not.
of bounds.
No. So we have no score. Sharon's asking if Joe Edwards is still in. Yes, she's in the next session. So Section A will come back on and play 2 sessions this afternoon. So Joe, for those Kiwi supporters, Joe Edwards is in that, playing this afternoon along with Shannon McElroy. So they'll be on this afternoon for 2 games.
Oh, Nugget.
Nugget.
Neck.
It's a bit of breeze popping up and down, gusty. Makes it a bit tricky now.
It's not going to help. Yeah, look, so Corey going to T to T. I
Yeah.
think he has been over the last couple of ends, but thought there might have been a bit of a change.
So all those people out there tuning back in. We started a little bit early with our live streaming as well. Try and keep pushing through today, so if you can share it amongst everyone, be much appreciated. Get more people watching.
Great opener there. Jeremy Henry.
I just, I was talking, we interviewed Jeremy the other night and asked the question about how do you say, he looks so intense every bowl, he just gives it everything, his concentration, everything, he rides it, he's just fully into it, focused, and even after I asked, you speak to him and said, are you buggy when you get off the green, because you just give everything, and he said, yeah, mentally, stuff, because he does, doesn't he? Like, he shows so much emotion, you've played so much with him, and now you see it, and he's an amazing player. Yeah,
he is. Look, he hasn't been playing a great deal this year, spent a lot of time with his family and young one, which is really good to see. So, he hasn't really been doing a lot of preparation, but he always still manages to just find it in him to grind out them tough games. And, he only narrowly went down to Aaron Sheriff, and then he got over the top of Snelly. That's pretty impressive, really, for the amount he's been playing.
Yeah. Things change, mate. You'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm part-time player.
Carly's not listening to that.
I'm part-time player myself now. 2 young girls keep me busy. And Claire, thanks to Claire helping out this week. Been busy with work.
Done a pretty good job too, I might add, Tel, since you've been here. Everything's always organised.
Yeah, pretty lucky we've got a very supportive board. The board's been fantastic to work with, and our CEO, Joe Robinson, so that really helps out. Has support. We've got our traditional side. It's we'll probably still have 3 greens, even though this is almost still have 3 greens full of social this afternoon.
Yeah,
come and watch them.
A lot of social here, isn't there?
Unbelievable. We're doing about 1,200 a week at the moment, so.
Oh wow.
That's with the indoor as well. So Corey just missing.
That's the best thing about these 2 players as well. Look, it's a T to T, and not one short bowl really.
No, that's it.
All
I think we were talking about before.
Area,
Talking about before, like limit those ones you waste. So Barry Lester leading 6-4 over Gary Kelly. Christy over Karen Murphy 8-4. Aaron Sheriff 7-4 over Ray Pearce. And 11-8 Rebecca Van Ash leading Ellen Ryan. Chloe Stewart's leading Kelly McKernan's 9-7. So all still pretty close. So, Australian Indoor, you said you've got the Australian Indoor coming up. Coming up again, last year's winner. Yeah, come up and defend the title again, mate.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It would be nice, but yeah, obviously the field's strong as always. But yeah, we're certainly trying my best. A bit of family support too. Ballon only been up the road, they might come down to watch.
Yeah, that's great. Feel that breeze coming in and changing a little bit, so it's always different going away from the clubhouse and back to the clubhouse. You think it's coming in and bounces off the back of the clubhouse, goes back up the green, and it's always tricky.
It is, I noticed when playing on this rink, first game, you can't really feel it down this end as much, but when we're going that way, it's a little bit into your face. You can't feel it until about halfway down.
It hits you, doesn't it?
Mm.
It's amazing tacking bowls. All the rinks, there's some action going everywhere. Unfortunately, we can't show you everything. This is our rink. But all the players, such a high standard. Kerry Music Efficient side, that one. Bit of room. Corey looking to draw a shot. You sort of would have backed him, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just done enough. Corey seems to be grouping really well. You know, if he puts his first one there, the next few are thereabouts as well.
Good evening, Mary, all the way from California. Hope you're enjoying the coverage, California. Quentin Bailey's watching. Bales, here you go, mate. So we can start sharing the coverage, much appreciated. Jeremy's just close, just going through. Well, this, as we spoke before, free kick. Plenty of room here. You'd back him to draw another one here.
Might even get greedy and try and hit the wide one for 3.
Oh. So if you've got any questions out there for Aaron Tees, just send them through and quiz him on him. Send the questions through. Anything about anything you like. If you want any questions, send them through and see what we can do to answer them.
Oh, short.
Well, lucky we're not betting on this one, eh? We would have backed him for drawing that for sure.
Absolutely.
Nova Scotia, well done, Terry. All right, I've got Corey Wedlock 6-4. See if we can get a couple more scores for you. If you want to go to our live scoring, is on our website. It's live scoring. It's updated every 5 minutes. So we've got Chloe Stewart 9-8 over Kelly McKernahan. Gary Kelly's leading 7-6. Barry Lester. Carla Krasenik 8. Karen Murphy 6. Aaron Sheriff 7. Ray Pierce 4. And Rebecca Van Ash 11. Ellen Ryan 8. So that's all on our live scoring. It's available on our website. Just go to the bowl section, click down. There you go, mate. There's a question for you.
Change over that.
Great change over.
How many?
Oh. You haven't got one on. Where is it? It's not even on at the moment.
No, we'll only sort of just come down here to
just
have a
chill out and got your commentary.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, mate. Appreciate your time. Right. How many watches have you got?
Well, I've got 2 gold ones. One that I wear most of the time. One that's not quite as good. Jazza
Yeah,
killing
good
them.
shot. Good shot.
There. I've got 2 of those EXP ones from Matty Elol.
Is it sponsorship, mate? Yeah, we'll mention that, yeah. Get a couple of free ones there.
No. I bought them.
Sponsors?
I bought them.
Malilal, good being. Malilal, if you get there, mate, we're always open for sponsorship. We can always plug it.
Yeah, no, so they're a good quality watch too. Those EXP ones, they're nice. I think Barry Lester's repping one out there at the moment.
You would never miss an opportunity, Barry Lester.
No, you're right. And then I've got another little digital one, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Where'd you get that one from? Have you had that one since you were a boy?
Had that for a while.
And my girl's got Pepper the Pig and no, LOL I think's the go now. Or something like that. Getting used to all that.
Who is the player you might not to play against?
Yeah.
Might not want to play. Probably
You
the other 11 in the field, really.
But then again, you wouldn't fear anyone, would you? No.
Look, we played everyone before. We won,
have you
won and lost against them all. So,
is there a player like someone has it over you? Do you feel like? Is there someone out there that you struggle to beat no matter what happens?
Back in the day in the juniors, there was a Jamie Icorn.
Yeah.
Could not beat him.
Was he
at all.
Ballina as well?
He was from Yamba.
Yamba, okay.
Yeah, I refused to beat him. He was just the best backhand runner ever.
Yeah?
I just didn't miss. But look, in this field, obviously I wouldn't really like playing any of them, but I think your Gary Kelly and Omar are going to be always pretty handy, like they can attack, they can draw.
Shot Corey.
They're pretty handy.
I used to have, one time, Sam the Gootser, legend Sammy, Australian representative. I had a battle there for a while there. Cost me a couple of state singles and a few other little things. You always used to get me at the end, no matter what I led by. Ooh, Jeremy attacking again. Then finally get a couple over him, and then sort of happens. But
yep.
Sam the Gootser, one of the best backhands ever. Legend of the Australian bowls. Here's a question for you, mate. How about a tip for the club players watching? I think we discussed a little before. Limit the ones you waste.
Yeah, that's exactly what came to mind as soon as I read that. Yeah, it's been drummed into us a lot now that I've made the Aussie squad. Glass and Gaz and that, they'd really drummed into you to just try and miss in good areas so you're not wasting bowls. That was probably one of my biggest downfalls. I mean, 2015 I had a really strong...
just the wrong side of it.
2015 I had a really strong singles year, and but I was hitting well, like I used to run nearly first or second bowl if they put one jack high, but I wasn't missing. I just was having a lucky purple patch with hitting. But 2016 not so much. Wasn't hitting very well, and then you're just dropping multiple silly numbers just from missing, and just sort of got it drummed into me to just probably limit running early and try and miss in the right areas, and give every ball a chance, because obviously you have a runner you miss, it's not even on the green. You're better off just trying to play that 1 or 2 feet over, trying to land the bowl or trail the jack with your first. So if you miss, you're still in a good area, it's still in use. So that's probably one of the better tips. Yeah,
definitely. That's the thing. That you see so many club players drop so many bowls short, and you've got to give those bowls a chance and make sure. I think the big thing is about getting your line too, because your weight comes from your line. So don't fight the grass, like get on the wide side. But that's the big difference, is just limiting the wasted bowls.
Yeah. Dwan, any horses running today, TC? Mate, I think you're the man to ask for that.
Okay, see if we can get you some... might just give you a... leave this to you for 1 minute teaser. I was going to speak to someone from Channel 9, actually, so you just keep this updated for a little bit.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, Jazza just getting an outside edge on Corey. Corey's looking to pick up, is that 3 or 4? Can't quite see. I think that's a 4 for Corey Wedlock. Oh, 3 was it? Okay. It's a 3 for Corey Wedlock. Makes it 9-4 in favour to the neck. And as I mentioned earlier, Jeremy Henry always finds a way to grind out a game of singles. He very, very rarely gets beat by a big margin. So. Handing over to a few other scores for you. We've got Rebecca Van Ash is up 16-8 over Ellen Ryan. Got Aaron Sheriff leading Ray Pearce 11-4. Can't quite see that scoreboard. I think that is Karen and Carla. Carla's up 12-6. Thank you. We've got Gary Kelly leading Barry Lester 10-6. 9-all, Kelly and Chloe. And obviously the live stream game, you can see the score. Got a viewer tuning in all the way from Bali. Wedlock just ducking under there, but had great weight once again. That side that Corey just played is the turning side. The other side is still turning nice, but not quite as much as the other. If anyone else has any other questions, I'm more than happy to answer. Corey looks to like this, judging on his body language. Oh, jeez. Half a bowl. Being a perfect bowl.
Sorry, back to easy. Just speaking to Channel 9, mate. They're coming down to do a bit of coverage for us.
Who do you play this afternoon? Nat, I've got Ryan Bester and then Shannon McElroy.
Oh, easy day. Ian Ross from Nelson Bay. My family in from Nelson Bay. Beautiful spot. Alright, so we get some more updated scores now. The rinks. Chloe Stewart and Kelly McKernahan 9-all. Gary Kelly going out to a 10-6 lead over Barry Lester. Carla Grazanik 12. Karen Murphy 6. Aaron Sheriff 7. Ray Pearce 4. And Rebecca Van Dash 14. Ellen Ryan 8. Ellen coming off a big 25-6 victory this morning over Karen Murphy. So
the wind's getting up now.
it is. It always gets up here. It's amazing. We were talking about it before, but just it's getting up a bit. Always swirls a lot. There's Jezza, great opener. Fantastic shot. If you've got any questions, just fire them through for Aaron or myself. We can try and answer them as much as we can. If you're out there, share this for us. Try and get as many people watching the Golden Nugget for 2019. We've got the list of your past winners, and some of them are unbelievable of the game. And I'll tell you what, this will be the first year for a Golden Nugget that we haven't seen a Steve Glasson or a Kelvin Kirko, but you know, there's Jeremy Henry, Aaron Sheriff, Ryan Bester. But you go back to some of the years and years ago. Look at Kelvin Kirko winning it back in 1994.
I was one.
You were one. Defeated Steve Anderson 25-17. We were talking about him before. George Dawes had a lot to do with Aaron Sheriff's game. George Dawes from the Newcastle area, tremendous to do. Beat Robbie Perella 25-20 back in 93. The legend Dennis Dalton, 1991, defeated Ian Taylor. Ken Williams, Jeff Sutcliffe, he gets up this way in the wintertime too from Victoria. Champion Blake Suddy, beat Kenny Williams 25-17. Obviously got Ian Shoeback. And there's one of the guys back playing again a little bit now, Brett Dupre, back in 2000. So the list, and then they got the ladies. Karen Murphy's a 5-time winner.
Wow.
5 times. I think 5 times, and runner-up a couple times too.
What's Joe? 4.
Yeah, 4 for Joe.
4 and a runner-up.
So the list. And you can see that on our website too. We do have the honour board there for the Golden Nugget. So if you're interested in having a look, you know, got Ian Taylor. He's just down at Kingscliff. I played against Tails the other week. Yeah, still unbelievable player. I'll still keep walking up after him, trying to. He's halfway through his swing.
Okay. Daily routine. Just sort of, wake up, have a good breakfast. Sometimes, depending on how early you wake up, I wouldn't mind going for a walk because I'm a bit of a slow starter sometimes. So I find if I do go for just a little walk before the game, I sort of, wake up a bit quicker. And I don't really have much of a routine, to be honest.
I think another question is do you have a game plan before you go into play? Do you, depends on the opponent.
Yeah.
You do put a plan together?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, no, it certainly does depend on your opponent. Look, there's some players you watch prefer short ends. There's some players you watch prefer long ends. Obviously, Ryan Bester I've got next. You'll probably see me playing a lot of Matt back and short just because I know that he can hit. So I'd rather him
good shot here from Corey.
Kill ends than
Fantastic
Barry
shot.
Jacks. Either that or ditch to ditch against someone like Ryan. You're attacking players. I'm more of a Matt back and short person. It certainly depends on who you play, really.
Do you find? Do you know of any players you play against have a preference to the hand that you think you might block it off? Like you think, this person favours his backhand, this player forehand, their runners or things like that. Do you think of that?
Yeah, sometimes, but it is really hard, I find, to block them. You know what I mean? Like you try and play that blocker and you miss your line weight, then you're wasting one of your own bowls. You know what I mean?
You look at this level; they're not going to have a weakness.
Well, that's right. Yeah, the only one that I can really think of that was an unbelievable player is Bobby King. He pretty much only played backhand.
Yeah,
I played him in a singles game when I first moved.
He's one of the legends of the sport, Hall of Famer.
Yeah. He beat me and only played one hand all day.
Really?
Just backhand. Did not play one forehand.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's remarkable. So got Corey leading 11-5 here. Good little break. 25 up. There's no all ends at Kilda replayed. So there's no respots. They keep Rhino happy.
Yeah.
No, it's all traditional play here. 4 sessions today. Section A will be coming out playing the next session. Section A twice. We've got Chris Bailey in Vietnam watching. So if you're out there, make sure you share it along. Thanks to our sponsors for this event. Okay, we got. See if we get some scores. 12-4, Aaron Sheriff over Ray Pearce. 12-8, Carla's leading Karen Murphy. And Kelly McKern hands 11, Chloe Stewart 10. Ellen Ryan is fighting back there, 13-15 now. She was down 13-8. Gary Kelly's leading Barry Lesser 12-7. So all pretty close.
Unfortunate result there from Jeremy. He's in the area. Just flicked it, ran through the hole, still 2 down.
The points table, that's just gonna be updated shortly. A couple of things that's on our website. So just go to our website and you see Golden Nugget draw in the bowls tab, and we'll get the points table. We had a couple of problems there, but it should be updated now.
Well, thank you, Aaron. That would be nice. Oh, what have you done?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
might have given shot away there.
Yeah. Look at Jeremy saying thank you. There's a nice sledging there, is there? A nice little thanks, mate. Teammates. He's
Must be close.
Just said, Corey, can you tell me who shot?
Must have. Well, he's going back to play it, so he might still be down. Oh.
Got our mark in there looking. Neville Jenkins, chop up. So he favours, and he's going to put a no. Doesn't favour anyone.
If he's down, you might nearly see a 4-hand drive.
Oh, I couldn't pick it from that angle either. Good camera shot there, Robbie.
That is a good camera angle. Well, he's playing wide. He doesn't want to get the outside of Corey and flick his own out.
Yep. Usually gets up this way.
I must think he's down, Jeremy.
Yeah, we would be that way. Get the measure out. Could be the calipers, I think. So it's nearly 15 all now. Ellen Ryan, Becca Van Dash. It's a big turnaround there. 13-8. Carla Krasanik over Karen Murphy. Gary Kelly 12-7. 11 all. Chloe Stewart and Kelly McKern. It's a big one for Chloe. They'll give her 3 wins. Local Tweed Heads girl. 3 wins is a big thing in the Nugget. Win your first 3 games.
She's playing well too.
Must be all the advice I give it to her in the office. When she's there, God, she's been overseas with you in the UK. How was the UK trip?
Yeah, good. It was hot.
Hot.
Really
hot.
hot.
19 degrees?
No, in Wales it was like super hot.
How was the whole experience? So obviously the UK tour is like preparation and sort of for the Commonwealth Games coming up in Birmingham in 2022, so sort of preparation, get used to the facilities and the greens and sort of the way they play over there. So did you learn a lot from it?
A lot, yeah. Now look, last year was it was good, but sort of experienced that real bad heat wave and dry and whatever. So we apparently didn't really get to experience the full UK sort of greens. You know what I mean? Because it was dry in areas and a bit quicker than normal. But this year they were lush, like they were very, very heavy.
And the time of year you went, is that going to be the same time as the Commonwealth Games is going to be?
I'm
same
not
time of year?
entirely sure. I would assume so.
So tactics-wise, it's obviously changed. The game changes over there.
Yeah, massive. Like a couple of the big things that you learnt was like I had a much more upright delivery before towards the end of it.
Yep.
You know, like because I just couldn't get them up. You know what I mean? So I had a lot very upright delivery and just lunged through just to try and get them up. And then noticed a lot when the jack goes out near the boundary peg. You know, like in Australia, you just normally chuck it out and hope for it to come back, and you know you normally play the wide side and whatnot. But if the jack goes out near the boundary peg, you got to, if you are playing out past the boundary peg to come back in, you got to add like an extra 5-6 metres because it's just unplayed and lush there. You know, like it sort of wears in. You nearly got to play him inside out if you want to keep the same weight.
Yep.
So that was a big one, and sort of important for the front end to really give their bowler a chance. You know, like because if you block it up.
Oh, yeah.
Block it up over there, it's just super hard. So the leads nearly have to try and get back, you know. And it's just it's a very different game over there.
So how do you prepare or do before you go over there here? What did you have to go?
Well, look, there's a croquet court at Trodgy, so go there and just chuck a couple down and try and use that as somewhat preparation.
I used to do the same when I was playing. We had trips to Malaysia to play Asian Pacific Championships, and even Delhi's com games. And our practice was on. I used to practice on croquet, same thing, because it was just particularly over Malaysia, like the greens of Malaysia, similar, lush and all over the place. But yeah, croquet. Actually, leading up to Delhi, we used to com games. We used cans. I think it was Marlin Coast Club, and they had a carpet green, but also it was more so the climate. And then we got another piece of carpet from the UK, and we put it on the carpet, so it was like tracking and that's how we used to train before we went to Delhi com games, because obviously we couldn't. For Delhi, they built 4 greens outside the main stadium, and that's what we played on, all carpet greens. And once the com games, they just knocked it down.
Oh, you're kidding?
Gone. So back here we got Jeremy Henry. Is he around that?
No,
it just looks a fraction under. So Corey taking one shot.
Corey's starting to scoot away a little bit here.
Craig Ward from Baddo Bay. Wardy. I'll just go speak to Channel 9. Back one sec. Easy.
Right, mate. Well, this is a bit strange from Corey, I think. He's gone back to a shorter length after dominating T to T. It is always different when you're out there playing. You don't really notice as much lengths and all that sort of stuff when you're commentating and taking a lot more. You know him, but he's just recently moved to Engadine from Rilla, and he's absolutely killing it. Can play the game. It's one to look out for, ladies and gents. Henry just not quite finding it like he normally does. Well, it's a good bowl by Corey. Just opening the jack there for Jeremy Henry to see, but it's still not the easiest shot. Probably going to see backhand with weight. Oh, great hit there by Jeremy Henry. It was pretty well needed, to be honest. 13-5 down, 2 down at the head. Just while Turles is away, I'll try and keep you updated with a couple of the scores from other rinks. On the far rink, we now have Ellen Ryan. He's taken the lead over Rebecca Van Ash, 19-16. And we've got Aaron Sheriff up 15-7 over Ray Pearce. Carla is up 14-8 over Karen Murphy. Got Gary Kelly 13-7 over Barry Lester. Can't quite see the scoreboard there with Chloe and Kelly. Chloe's just in the road, but she's about to move. It is 12-11 in favour to Chloe Stewart. Chloe looks like she's holding a 3 at the moment. Corey with another good opener again. Really finding this rink well, Corey Wedlock. Showing here that there's 350 people watching. It's pretty good. Feel free to keep the questions coming. Make sure you share it. Well, Jeremy looking like it's come down on a pretty good line. Yeah, front toucher. Wind sort of gets up every now and then for a couple of minutes and then dies off. It's be very hard out there for the players at the moment, but there's still some quality heads. I think Jeremy would have liked to have been a tad wider with that last one. Tease to win the nugget. Now I see that's coming from Sophie, but I have a fair idea that could be old Harley. Oh, Corey just missing under. Well, this gives Jeremy a little sniff for a multiple here. He might try and play a foot onto his shot bowl, kick it back for a 3. Maybe even try and sit Corey Wedlock's bowl. Not a great deal of danger. Doesn't look like he's I don't think he'd be very happy with that. No, he's got 2 out of it. That'll take it to 13-7 in favour of Corey Wedlock. Is there a way you can sort of move there? Perfect, thanks mate. Ah, okay, yep. Oh, look at that, it's 2 pretty good openers again. They're not having very many short bowls here. It's like the heads aren't brilliant. They're still quality bowls, especially for the wind. I don't know whether these can quite catch just how windy it is, but it'll be very hard out there for the players at the moment.
Back, teasing, I'm back.
Back.
Back now. Thanks to Channel 9 Gold Coast giving us a bit of publicity. Just had to do a quick interview. See, with this commentary here, it's all good. They can't see my head down there. They can. They reckon I've got the head for radio.
That's what Jeremy said when I got asked to commentate. He's like, "Oh, geez, you won't like that." I was like, "No, it's not too bad when they can't see you."
Yeah, exactly.
It's when you got to get up and make a speech or something. That's stuff I hate.
So, Ria, the scoreboard is on our website. Just go to the scoreboard on their website. It gives you the update tables. Kurt Brown's 1-1 lost one, so he's back on the next session. Along with Aaron Tees. There's a few here predicting you to win, mate. It's a bit of no pressure.
Oh.
Well, your form yesterday, 2 wins. Had 2 great wins.
Yeah. Look, I think it's only because I'm on commentary they're trying to be nice.
No, you fully deserve it, mate. Your record speaks for itself. Yeah.
Thank you.
In tremendous form.
Hopefully I can just keep it up. I do this at a lot of tournaments. I start off good and then I fall asleep and
then you come back and win them. See if we can give you some more scores. Let's see how we go here. All right, we got Chloe Stewart 16-11 over Kelly McKernahan. Gary Kelly 13-8. 13-8. Carla Krasenik 16-8 over Karen Murphy. Aaron Sheriff leading Ray Pearce 15-7. And Ellen Ryan now hit the front 19-16 over Beck Van Ash. What year did Ron Brassey win? 2001. The Iceman. He's a legend. Absolute world champion. One of the greatest in the bowls world. Ron Brassey.
I missed that last one. Did you see what happened there?
Yeah, I was looking up for
Ron
Brassey.
Same. I think
I'll
Jeremy
use that
Henry,
bowls bag out of the way, I think.
by the looks of things, might have just potted the jack for a 4. Corey obviously still having one to play.
One to calm down. He's pretty close. He's just got to pull up.
Whatever it was, it's not a 4 anymore.
No, he's not. He's cut out all the other 3 for sure. Good shot.
He might have got shot out of that by the looks of that.
Wait for the marker.
Yeah, he's picking up the mat. Oh, that's a great shot by Corey. 4 down.
Yeah, 4 down. Brilliant. It's a big, could have been,
Yeah, every chance of
misplays
Jeremy
it.
getting right back into it.
13-11. Doesn't keep that little break.
Yep. Good pressure bowl there by Corey.
Well, you look at that honour board and some of the players on there are just unbelievable. Like, we'll get him in the commentary a little bit later, but Steve Glasson, he's been there, winning runner-up so many times. Kelvin. Even Perm, there you go, Perm.
I think that year he won the junior nugget to get an entry in, or the under-25s
Yeah,
nugget.
I think so. There was a silver nugget, I think.
Yeah, sorry, the silver nugget.
Yeah.
So he went silver into gold back-to-back. Pretty good.
Yeah, he got me, 2007 he was runner-up. He got me the last game, 25-24 to get through.
Oh, he's a quality
to the
singles
final,
player.
so Glass got him in the final. Oh, yeah, well, you talk about mental toughness, Permy. Oh.
He's one of those hard ones. He's probably one. When you asked that question before, who don't you like playing or whatever?
Yeah.
Be Matty Peterson because he's slow and just so good.
Always this when I was, we were playing snake bowls together. Remember you were in our team. Remember we played together?
Yep,
We had Permy.
Yep.
We used to finish first until we got Permy in our ring, and we finished last.
Well, Jezza. Bit of vintage Jez.
So, hello Stephen all the way from Perth. We'll see what we can do for you, mate. Hopefully they get one. I'll leave it up to you, Teasy. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, Teasy.
Oh, hold. Oh, it was coming. It was coming.
Nearly. Don't forget, everyone, make sure you share this. Get out there. Any questions, throw them at us. See what we can do for you. Rebecca Van Esch fighting back, 21-19 in front now over Ellen. Aaron Sheriff 17-7 over Ray Pearce. Carla Kusanik 19-8 over Karen Murphy. Gary Kelly leading 14-8 over Barry Lester. And Chloe's got an 18-11 lead over Kelly. So some players there. That Ellen Ryan, Rebecca Van Esch, that's just gone seesaw. We've had Beck had a big lead. Then Ellen got in front. Now Beck's back in front again. Corey running for both bowls.
Oh, chalkies.
Chalkies, there you go. There you go, Stephen.
Wasn't sure whether he was going to get it.
Got a bit of Jack Chalkies. Here we go, we can get a chance to do it again. Here we got slow-mo. Look at the bowl coming down in slow-mo.
Brilliant.
White, red, green, white, red, green.
3, 2, 1,
chalkies. Well, Jeremy's got a chance here to add. Do you get, if you get behind like this 14-7, what do you say to yourself? Do you say, well, do I get to 10 before they get to 16 or something like that? Do you give yourself small goals to achieve? Or you just try and hang in there and try and win the end and see what happens from that?
Look, I never, to be honest, I normally do start off behind a lot of times. Like even against Twisty yesterday, I was 11-3 down. But, you got to get to 25. It's so hard, really. You always just got to think, just hang in there, because games can change, as you say. Like, look at that game over there. Like, they can just change so quick. Like, all you need to do is play bowl for a 3 or a 4, and then you get your confidence level back up. Like, as long as they're not hitting 25, you're still a chance, aren't you? Like, I've seen plenty.
Yeah.
John Lang, who was one of my mentors back home in Ballina, well, Evans Head at the time.
Yep.
I seen him lead a guy, Daniel Foster, 17-0, and he got beat 21-17.
Wow.
So it just goes, like, you're just never out of it. So, yeah, you just got to sort of never panic, keep your cool, and just keep trying to lob them somewhere near it and just hope they miss, But when I was younger, when I was behind like that, I'd always try and get back too quick, you know what I mean? Like, you
try and make the multiples rather than just chip away?
That's exactly right, yeah. You try and make those 3s and 4s too quick, and then, before you know it, they get too far away and whatnot, whereas these days I'm a little bit smarter in my singles game. You just,
end by end.
1s and 2s are good, because, in singles you don't have ends, it's first 2 something.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of people say you can't control the past, and you can't control if you can just control the present, so you can't worry about what's happened, you can't worry about what's going to happen. Yep. You just got to control about what's in your hand. Too many people sort of get a lead and then think who they're playing the next round. They get a lead, I've won this game, know what's going on, and then bang, they switch off and someone's back into it. They think about the future, so just got to really concentrate and think about that present. Luke saying hi to Robbie. Robbie's doing some awesome work for us here. Thanks to the Gold Coast District media team.
Jaden Gabby, hello mate. He was one of the Rilla superstars, juniors. He just left. He got a greenkeeper's job at Fig Tree RSL. So, which all the best to him. He's another really good young talent.
Good club there too. Very strong bowls area down at Illawarra, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah, we've got a few good people coming through. That Toby Peters.
Yeah,
he's a really good football player. So he's probably maybe got another year or 2 left doing that. But I tell you what, when he knuckles down and decides to play bowls a little bit more full on, he's going to be awesome, that kid.
Did you play any other sports growing up, Teasy?
Used to love me footy, but then I don't know. Well, see, all my family love their bowls and whatnot, and when I made the state junior team, they all sort of made sure I wasn't playing footy anymore, just in case I got injured or whatever. So sort of wasn't overly happy about that. So I used to try and play for the school side when I could.
Okay, yeah.
And so they didn't know about it. Yeah, these days I'm loving my golf. Such a good game.
There's a few people, we asked that question the other night to a few people about what they like getting away, and there's a few people into the golf, like even Chloe, working here with me as my assistant and things, but asking, she loves getting into golf. Ryan Bester, Ryan said he liked getting away for game.
He's pretty good too. I know Jeremy is.
Yeah, Jeremy, I've played with Jeremy golf before. Jeremy and Ian McClure, when they both came out and their time at Tarrant Point, and those two, they can hit a ball. I can hit them, but they just don't go straight.
Yeah.
Well, they do. They get on the fairway, but it's the wrong fairway.
I had a couple of lessons and was playing a lot. And
It's 2 to Corey there.
I started playing alright. Playing at Calderwood, I had on the front 9, I think I went 4 over, and then the back 9 I went 1 under. And that's the best round I've ever had.
Wow.
And then I didn't play for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. And then went out and I think I lost 8 balls within 3 holes. And I just haven't been able to hit a ball since. I've just got a massive slice now and I just can't get out of it.
Yeah, I shot a good 80 one day, but that was on the first 9, and then then we got on the second 9.
At 430 live viewers.
Yeah, we'll
Pretty
keep
good,
sharing
isn't it?
around, keep getting it up. It's good. Just the start of the day. We're only not even halfway through the day yet, so
Yes,
over to Mike.
People
What's-
tuning in from Wales,
what's from Wales? How you?
USA,
What's he? How you going, mates?
Bali.
Our live score, yeah, should be round 3, right, Sam? We'll get that fixed up. Live scores. And a couple of spelling mistakes there. I've got one of the volunteers upstairs, sits in the corner, does these live scores. We've been doing it for 30 years.
Oh, get out.
Just sits there and, yeah, so he's Lenny Curtis. Thank you to him. He sits up there all day.
Corey Wedlock, he is using Aero Optimas. Hello, Mum.
Oh, it's nice. Hello, Mum,
Shouldn't
mate.
you be working?
Hello to Cluffy, Sammy Clough, backing legend. Cessnock. Had some good times then when he was years and years ago when I was up and coming, and all the bowls too. It's Alan Bacon was sort of my mentor, and a few others.
Oh, Corey Wedlock really zoning in now. Up 16-9. Playing well. Jeremy Henry's going to have to dig deep here. See Wait. He's got one out. Unlucky not for a kill there. I'll just go over a couple of scores for you. We have Rebecca Van Ash back up 22-19 over Ellen Ryan now. You got Sheriff over Ray 17-9. Carla is up 20-9 over Karen Murphy. Gary Kelly leading Barry Lester 15-10. And we have Chloe Stewart up 22-11. Jeremy, I think, has hit the target, but I think it might still be in bounds. Yep, still in bounds. 1 to Corey Wedlock. Well, 17-9. Corey Wedlock playing really well. just have intervals, don't we? Well, Gary Kelly was down 3 there. I know you can't see it, but he's down 3. Got a bit of a lucky result there. He's only down 1 now. Perfect conditions, great bowls. Nah, don't know about that. It's great bowls, but it's pretty blowy. Shot there by Jeremy Henry. Trailing Jack, I don't know, it's definitely 1, maybe 2. Corey, depending on whether he can see his own bowl on the floor, he might see weight here. 1 to measure, as the marker has indicated. Oh, Corey Wedlock. Great hit. Although he doesn't look happy about it. Must have killed it. Yeah, dead end. Robin from Yamba. Yes, it is windy. That would be my auntie. Hello, how are you? Val McKenzie, lovely lady from Ballina, tuning in. She loves the bowls. She's a big supporter of it. If you could all please share this and get it out there, that'd be great. Thank you. So Corey Wedlock has shown his versatility on lengths here. He hasn't really stuck to... He has probably preferred the longer ends, but he's thrown in a couple of short there too. He just doesn't want Jeremy Henry getting into any rhythm. He's done a pretty good job of that so far. Once again, if anyone else out there has any questions I'd like to ask, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Phil Hall, slow down, hardcore. It's a Urunga member. That's where Corey is originally from. Good to see people tuning in, showing some support for Corey. On other rinks, a quick score update for for those that can't see the live. We've got Rebecca Van Ash, 23-20 over Ellen Ryan. Aaron Sheriff up 19-9 over Ray Pearce. 20-10 in favour of Carla over Karen Murphy. We've got Gary Kelly up 16-11 over Barry Lester. And 24-11 in favour of Chloe over Kelly. Kelly holding shot though. Oh, Jezza. Big bowl there from Jez.
Not Karen's day today, is it, mate?
Nah, she's playing well. She's just hasn't had the much luck.
First game, she's played so well, and it just if it was going to go left, it went right.
Yeah,
it went right, went left.
I was watching a little bit, and I seen it looked like a high quality match, but just Ellen.
Yes, didn't let her in the hunt actually.
Yeah, she's a good player, Ellen.
Nuggets watching. Sean Ingham.
The Nugget. Oh, Jeremy Henry.
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, do you want to look? What was it? Can you see that?
I can't see. Not sure what it was, Robbie.
7-11, so it must have been a 2. 2 there for Jeremy Henry. He's never out of it, no, Jezza. If we can show that form again, you'll come back into it.
I don't think the greens change much in pace. I think it's more just that damn wind. It's quite swirly at the moment.
Yeah, as I said earlier, you get sort of intervals. You have sort of a 5 to 10 minute spell from it, and then it comes up really gusty again.
Yep.
Well, Jezza opted to go long again, and it's a fair opener.
Good opener.
Leaving just a slight hole. Yeah, good opener from Corey too, giving a bowl the chance, missing in a good spot.
Jeremy can pick up a couple of ends here. It'll be game on.
It's always hard too if you are in Corey Wedlock's shoes, being up the majority of the game, and then the opposition sort of claws their way back. You start to get a little bit nervy, thinking, "Oh, geez, I hope I haven't cost myself." That'll help. All over, is it? Missing high. Although he hasn't. He'll probably get that bowl out clean now and not losing any of his own. How's it going? Yeah, it's going good, thank you, Husey.
So keep hitting that share button, people, with your on your Facebook. Send it out to as many people as you can. Give us your likes and let us know where you're from.
Jeremy Henry will still have 2 seconds here. I wouldn't be overly surprised if he doesn't just try and peel the bowl out clean or kill it.
Actually, clean would be nice and set.
Yeah, well, he might play just that nice lean weight too. Although he seems to be hitting pretty well, so I don't know.
Well, if you were betting, you'd say he's not going to be short.
No, well, yeah, that's... I don't think he's gone overly big.
No. He's a reach shot.
Looks like it might be wide again, is it?
He's not going to let go.
As much as it is a free kick here for Corey Wedlock, it's not the easiest shot.
No.
He hasn't got a great deal of room to count and doesn't want to get onto his own bowl.
So there are many times you just say, take one?
Yeah, that's right. In a situation like this, you just sort of chuck it out, and if it comes back, it comes back, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't try and be too fancy and make sure of it. Just give it a good chance, but don't try too hard. And it looks like Chloe, are they packing up? Oh no, must have been dead end. He's certainly in a good area. I don't think he'll make it though.
No, he's going to just drop short.
Well,
Well, he's
probably
got
the
one out of
smarter option anyway. Yeah, Corey going back to short. He really has. He's changed it up a lot, Corey.
He hasn't let... So... Oh, nice play.
Jeremy Henry
Well
picking
done,
up
Jeremy.
Jack there. Oh, Corey.
Oh.
Didn't last long, that.
No.
Jack stayed in too, by the looks of things. Make it very hard for Jeremy. How close is it? He's got a little bit of room, I think.
A metre or so, if that. Really has got a...
Oh, well, that's well in. Jeremy trying to put his touch in the ditch.
Yeah, that's what he was going for. The wind's coming up now.
It's hard. Quick update on the other rinks. We got 23-22. Beck Van Ash over Ellen Ryan. Aaron Sheriff is up 20-11 over Ray Pearce. Carla still 20-12 over Karen Murphy. Gary Kelly scooting away to a 20-11 shot lead over Barry Lester. And 24-13 in favour of Chloe Stewart. Chloe looks like she could be 2 down to the head at the moment.
So... John Bull from Canberra. It is cool there today. They've got snow in the hills. Very close. Jeremy's just slipped underneath there.
I might have to duck off soon.
Yes,
I'm
you've
on
got to get
after
ready
this,
for
but,
you've got to get ready for your next game, mate, and good luck with it.
Thank you. I'll hang around just for a little bit, but I'm just might have to duck off soon. So if there is anyone out there that wants to ask a last minute question,
Do
fire
so
away.
now or don't ask again. No, it's been great. We appreciate your time.
Yeah,
And,
no worries, mate. I've enjoyed it.
all the players have been very obliging to come and have a chat with us, and I'm sure the viewers have appreciated your time with us as well. It's been great.
No
It's
worries.
been great. Very much appreciated.
Happy to.
And you're playing against...
I've got Bester up next
you've got
on,
Ryan,
on
and
here.
we'll be watching you with great interest.
Thank you.
You'll be able to see what the green's been doing.
Yeah, I've been trying to follow Jeremy's bowls. We're using the same sort of set, both ends light XG, so
Yeah.
been watching.
No, it's been good, mate. We do appreciate your time.
Ooh.
Oh, he's a little slice. Oops, there. So,
Let's have a thank you, David Baker. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words. Much appreciated.
yeah,
Oh, the wind just hammering that last one. He looked good.
yeah.
Well, Corey, a bit of a chance here. Back in with a couple of feet.
Yeah,
Let's hit
just
the
a
bog and
slice.
inside edge and jack.
Yep.
There's nothing for tight, really.
It'll be, that's dead calm now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
Well, he might be
he's
tied into Jeremy's other one here.
gonna wait.
Mm,
Oh, we did.
that was
Definitely two.
the only thing. Nothing for tight. But it's easily done there. That is the wider side.
Well, Margaret, we're not sure about. Our focus is pretty good on this, on the cameras here, so not sure what your problem might be for.
Yeah, no, it does look quite clear here.
So, Jeremy do here. Chance for three here. Big play. Oh,
That was a mighty effort, I tell you.
was. It
Well,
was.
two there for Jeremy.
Yep.
Still in there with the glimmer. Well, that's the opener you want. And you're trying to claw your way back into the game.
It is. There we go. We've got some techos talking to each other now, how to fix the vision on their screens. So that's. We just leave it up to Robbie to do. How was your pie, Robbie? How was your pie?
Bloody beautiful.
Good. Good. He's the pie man of the group. He has sugar with his Wheat Bix in the morning.
Eh?
Yeah, he has more sugar than Wheat Bix. He's a culinary expert he is.
Couldn't get much more of an Aussie reply there, could you? How's your pie? Bloody beautiful.
Dear. So he's got an opportunity here.
He's up enough. Do you want to look?
He's in, but he
Yeah, Corey's got all the bowls behind
would
though.
have liked to have been behind with that one, I reckon. What do we got?
Corey just stopping for someone to walk behind the head. Following it with interest. If he's not,
No, he's dropped his
he's
head.
tight.
Dropped the head.
Yeah, that's.
It's interesting, isn't it?
This could be the end that Jeremy gets a bit of a break and gets back into it here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sure, if the
Corey.
front one's in there.
Don't think so, but he's got two at the moment. See, this is where Jeremy's quite a smart player. He'll probably leave them holes and just try and cover behind.
Mm-hmm.
He'd hate to put one next to it and let Corey run the jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets a 3. It's nearly game over then, I think. You bite the bullet and be happy with holding 2 and get one back. Bit of cover.
And split the 2 at the back. Be good.
Yeah, that's all over there. Chloe Stewart has won that game. Okay. Well, he hasn't gone back. He's proved me wrong.
But he hasn't made another target.
Well, that's true. Yeah, he's left the holes.
Sitting on 3 at least.
Plus, his front one's blocking
Yeah.
solid, Jack. So, yeah, not a bad shot. What did that end up? 25-14 in favour of Chloe Stewart there. So I don't think Chloe's been beat, has she?
No, I don't think so. So,
Well,
see what
it's
happens
underway.
here.
Just needs to get back.
You've got plenty of weight on, I think. Just underneath it.
He's
Just
not
under.
quite
No.
up. Well,
Ooh, wow.
all of a sudden.
Whoop.
Jeremy gets a 3. Only 3 the diff now.
That's amazing.
I mean, old Jezza, he's just never out of it.
Yeah.
He just always finds a way to grind out a game, even when he's struggling.
He's
Trying to juggle with one jack, and he's nearly copped a tree in the snows.
one ball juggle. Only the Irish can do that.
I think the next session is supposed to start at 2:30, but that might be brought forward, I think. I don't know.
Well, Tills were saying we will, because we've got 4 games, and if we can get their last game that started quicker, that'll be...
Yeah, well, I think it's scheduled the last game to start at 4:30, so that'd be a pretty late finish.
Yeah, so we're looking to... If he can speed them up, he will. As long as it
Never
works
over
all right
till
for
it's
the
over.
players.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well said, Rog.
Yep.
In saying that, though, if they are going to bring it forward, I might have to love you and leave you.
You go, mate.
I'll have to go and have a
Thank you
shower,
again.
change, and swap the stickers over and everything.
Well done. And all the best for your game, mate.
Thank you.
We'll be,
Thanks, everyone.
Be in touch. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Thanks, Aaron. So, so Aaron's off to... he'll be playing in the next game against Ryan Bester. So we'll be watching that with interest. And we'll be bringing that game to you once this game is finished. But Jeremy's certainly digging in, as you expect he would. So he's holding one now. He's more chalk. Score we got here, it's a mile away from it. It's enough for the shot. Jeremy's having a look for it here. Shot bowl. Taking it out clean. Great bowl. Really good bowl. Reply from Corey again. It's just under his own bowl. Don't think it's enough. Indicated 1 red. So not sure if he pumped that enough to count, but so it's Sure if he gave that away or not then. Good indicator there of the Jeremy's bowls and where they are behind the jack. So Corey's bowl. A nice bit of weight on this. Is just enough to not quite. So be one shot to Jeremy. Oh. Takes it to 17-19. It's becoming very interesting now. If Jeremy picks up another couple of shots here, it'll be game on. First bowl's about a foot or so behind the jack on the line. Corey's drawn the shot just jack high under the head. Yeah. He's playing havoc on that line. Corey's done the reverse to Jeremy, drawn under the head, but enough, maybe enough for 2 shots there. I want to thank everybody for watching and staying with us on this game and sending us your likes, your questions, and also letting us know where you're from and sharing this with all your Facebook buddies. Corey's holding shot at the I think it's going to be just one for him. Both got a bowl left. Stay. See if I can pick up a quick score while Jeremy's going back to the head. And just looking for Aaron Sheriff's game. We can tell you Barry, Lester and Kelly are Kelly's 20, Lester's 13. Barry's having a drive just as we speak, taking the kitty straight back into the ditch. Aaron Sheriff 23 to Ray Pierce 13. So Aaron seems to be in control of that game at the moment. And Karen Murphy's down 13 to 23. So here we go. He's having a drive here. Trying to. Oh, thought he was going to try and drive Jeremy's bowl out. Just missed to the left. So Corey's right halfway down, looked like that was going to be smack on. Yep. The illusion of the replay of the back spinning bowl. So now that's Gora's gone to 18-19 now. Jeremy's fighting back very well, and a little short there, online but short. You'll be Corey will be trying to at least get an end here, so we can get his lengths again. Jeremy Henry. He's got a bowl, he's reaching beautifully. Just under the head, good weight. Corey's Wedlock's holding one shot here. He's got a lovely bowl coming in. A great bowl. Great bowl. However, sitting in a position there for Jeremy to be able to move that kitty back to his back bowl, which will be no doubt his aim. He's not even going to wait to move that kitty to the back bowl. He's taken one out. Kitty back would give him 2 shots. He's got a very good back bowl receiver near the ditch, so everything to go for there. Corey's looking to try and get the back bowl, but not quite. But still got 2 shots out of it. So pretty sure that, knowing Jeremy as we do, what his next shot will be. Just under the head, removed his own bowl, and Corey's now got a free shot for 3 shots. Just has to wrist into the head. 3 bowls, 3 shots. Takes him to 22-18. So his little drought has broken there, and picking the mat up. Short end. First bowl on its way. A little bit under. Jeremy Henry's just drawn the shot here. Got a bowl in front, just just under the head. So one shot to Jeremy. Insurance for him. Nice bowl. Indicates one blue. Will be looking to come under the head here onto the kitty, back to his own bowls. Fall down. Give him a shot. So Jeremy Henry holding one shot here at the moment, with Corey has 2 seconds. He can maybe, looks like 2 seconds, could be just the 1 second there on the right. So he'll be looking for Jeremy's bowl here. Oh, he's got a result out of it. Just got the edge of both. Just enough deflection. On the mat here. I think he's going to have to draw this. He's not bad, but I think he's just cut one out, one down. So that takes Corey Wedlock to 23-18 to Jeremy Henry. So Aaron Sheriff is on 24, then holding one in on the head. Both have bowl to play. There's one Sheriff's bowl coming in now, just behind the jack, maybe two, and they've both got a bowl left, so Aaron will be hoping to wind it up this end. So thanks everybody for watching at the moment. 481 viewers right now. Send us the shares and likes, and let us know where you're talking to us from. Morning, afternoon, Brett. Thanks for watching, mate. It's been an amazing day of bowls here, and we've got some more amazing games to come. Crowd's been really good. building up more and more each day. So that's not. Marcus had to make sure that bowler touched the kitty, so he's got to walk in front of the camera sometimes, but looking for the kitty. Oh. Sounds forward, and I would suggest a dead end. Pretty sure that was a dead end. Yep. So that's Aaron Sheriff's game's finished. He did win that end. So let's give you a quick score on that.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, pies, pasties, mixed sandwich, all for sale in the bowler's lounge. Just the bowler's lounge, so you're getting upstairs and lining up. So you can do like a nice tweetheads pie, pasties or sausage roll, please head to the bowler's lounge. They're all for sale there. We do have a bar selling soft drinks and beer outside as well.
So Kara Murphy is 15 and Redditch is 23. Aaron Sheriff won his game 25-16. And 22-15 Kelly against Lister. So those scores are still going ahead in those last two games. Good afternoon, Peter Williams. Thanks, mate, for watching from Mexico. So we've got just about got the globe covered today. So Jason Arantes is playing next on the TV rink, as they call it, on the streaming rink. He's going to be playing Ryan Bester. So we'll be looking forward to bringing that game to you. David Wells from Townsville, hi. Thanks, Kerry. Pleased you're enjoying it. So here's Jeremy's just drawn an absolute pearler here. And Corey's just worked out what shot he wants to play. Yeah, bro, we had ladies' games this morning. We try to mix it each day, each game, ladies' game, men's game. Just happens that the draw is two men's games this afternoon, and we're finishing up later with a. So, yep, we mix the games up. You do get both men's and ladies. No change in the head. Opportunity here for Jeremy Henry to draw another shot. And he's pretty much done that. Look at that. Great bowls. So 2 to Jeremy Henry. That brings him up to 20. 23 Corey Wedlock. High class game, going well. It's fantastic to watch the fight back here from Jeremy Hendry. Jeremy's drawn just behind the jack, about 18 inches behind the jack. Corey's got a pretty good reply here. Great bowl. Lovely bowl. Brad Harris, thanks for watching, and Alison Ving. Mark has just indicated that Corey Wedlock's bowl's about 2 inches behind the jack. So Jeremy's pretty much on line here for touching the kitty. Oh, just passed through. Corey's come under Jeremy's bowl here, and I think he has, indicating 2 shots. I don't think the shot bowl's there at the moment. I'm sure it might change up a bit, but at the moment on paper, Corey Wedlock's holding game. Let's see what Jeremy can pull out here. See what shot Jeremy wants to play. Originally short end, so he's probably margin of error is less for a drive. Oh, and he's taken it out, but he's still got 2 shots. Slipped his own bowl out. Corey Wedlock has won that match 25 to 20. Here's the drive from Jeremy Hendry. Unfortunately just dislodged his own bowl out of the head and left 2 shots. He's looking and saying, I can't believe that. What a great match. Great fight back from Jeremy. He's a real fighter, all right, and very well played, Corey Wedlock. Well guys, that brings us to an end of that this session. We will be returning, and I would say the way the program's been going, it probably won't be too long before we're back with you, and we'll be bringing you the next game, which will be Aaron Tees against Ryan Bester. The finish up on the scores, or where we're at the moment. So Lester Kelly game is 23 Kelly to Lester 15, and Cara Murphy has picked up a bit. She's 23 to 19 now. So So fighting back as we know she does. So the two games that are still in progress. Kelly's 23-16 to Leicester. Barry's making a fight back. So we'll be back with you very shortly, people. So, as I said, Barry Leicester 16, Kelly is 23, and Karen Murphy's fighting back 19 to 23 down. So we'll wind up here now, and we'll get back to you very shortly with the next round. Thank you for watching.